Hi guys, and welcome to Tiny Room Workout, a new exercise channel devoted to people that want to work out at home and avoid gyms, subscriptions, equipment, personal trainers and anything else that goes with that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some high intensity interval training in a tiny room environment, and we're going to talk through exercises, variations, timings and how to get the best out of it for you. So please watch the channel. I hope you enjoy the exercises. Let me know any comments that you have afterwards, and keep working out. Okay guys, we're going to do a real simple abs workout today. I'm going to do one of my simple routines. It's about a 4-minute routine. It's a routine that you would tend to look to repeat as many times as you're able to. So this is a high intensity interval and it's going to concentrate all around the abs, so your core area. We're going to do 6 exercises, 30 seconds per exercise, and we're going to do the exercises in groups of 2. In between each exercise or set, you're going to have a 20-second rest for recovery. Typically it will be whatever rest period is good for you, so you can catch your breath and then really go back in it hard for the next exercise. So I'm going to show you first of all the 6 exercises that we're going to do in this interval, and I'll talk you through it and then we'll run through it in real time, and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is we're actually going to do an oblique plank. So we're going to go into our normal high plank position. Okay, we're going to have our shoulders over our wrists and we're going to lift. We're going to try and keep our back nice and flat. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a very simple knee to elbow on both sides, alternate knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Okay, so you get that. It's a nice simple one. So what you're going to do is you're not going to power into it too quickly. It is high intensity interval, but you don't want to overstretch yourself or overexert yourself right in the beginning. So we'll take that nice and slow, and we'll build it up as we go through the sets. Second exercise we're going to do after that is we're actually going to do a Superman pose in plank. I don't really know what you want to call the exercise, but effectively again we're going to keep ourselves in the high plank position. Again, keep our back nice and flat. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to lift alternate arms into a Superman pose. You're going to keep your neck nice and long. You're not going to arch your neck back or look down. You're going to keep your neck nice and straight, and then say you're going to just alternate your hands, just rotate your hips slightly to help, and then you're going to actually then contract your core. So that's the second exercise we'll do. So that will form the first 60 seconds of our exercise. We'll then take a 20-second breather. When we come back in, the next exercise we will do is we're actually going to do a balance exercise. So we're going to start again in a high plank. Our feet together, and what we're going to do is we're going to roll to alternate sides on our feet. And as we find that balanced position, as such, we're going to lift this arm up nice and straight. Keep your fingers nice and long, fingertips together, and you're going to hold that pose. And you're going to count approximately 5 seconds at a time, and then you're going to roll straight into the other side, and you're going to, again, right arm in the air, nice and straight, fingertips strong, and you're going to be contracting your core. So that's a nice balance exercise. From that, we'll go straight into the next 30 seconds. The next 30 seconds will be, again, a nice simple high plank exercise. So we'll go back into a high plank, and what we're going to do is we're going to pass our arm under our body like so. So you're going to lift and pass, and lift and pass. All the time you're doing that, your core is contracted, okay? And you're going to start to feel that workout. We'll then move into our next rest period, so which will be another 20 seconds, and then we'll go into our final 2 exercises. Final 2 exercises, okay, so exercise number 5, if you like, is basically going to be a mountain climber. I think everyone's very familiar with the mountain climber. So again, high plank position, you're going to keep your back nice and flat, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pump your knees up as if you're running on the floor, okay? And again, you're gonna, you can go at different speeds, you can go faster if you want to, but the idea is to keep your core contracted and keep the movement nice and stable and keep your core strong, okay? The sixth exercise that we're going to do in this interval section is going to be a high plank, low plank exercise. So again, what we'll do this time is we'll start ourselves in a low plank, so you're going to go down onto your elbows. You're going to keep your hands apart. Normally you'd be, you'd want to put your hands together, or you'd want to hold your hands to create some kind of brace. You want to keep that apart to encourage your core to stay contracted again. So you're going to make a fist onto your elbows. Again, low plank position. You're going to keep your back nice and flat. Don't lift those hips. You're going to have your head in neutral spine, and you're then going to go from low plank to high plank. So that's one movement. You're then going to go back to your low plank, back to your high plank, and as you go, you're going to get a little bit quicker. You're going to be contracting your core, and again, a nice exercise. That will round off the first interval set, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do next. So let's go into the real time of that interval, and we're going to do the 6 exercises I've just shown you. 30 seconds an exercise, 20-second break after each 2 exercises performed. Okay, let's do it. Okay guys, let's get into this abs workout now. We're going to go into our first exercise, our first 30-second interval, and it's going to be our knee to oblique. So let's get ourselves into our high plank. What we're going to do is we're going to start the interval timer, and we're on 30 seconds. So here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it. So as I say, don't go too fast to start with. Make sure you really get a full extension of the movement on each side. Bring each knee up to your elbow as you alternate. Keep going nice and controlled. Back nice and flat. Core contracted. Okay. Okay. We're into the Superman lift. Okay, so alternate hands. Straight out in front of us. Neck in neutral spine. Back flat. Hips down. Core contracted. Remember to always breathe as well. And that's our first rest, okay? So we're now into a 20-second rest period. We're just going to prepare for the next set of exercises coming up. Our next exercise is going to be our first balance pose. So we're going to alternate our balance pose. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're in. We're going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Next exercise. Here we go. Under the body. High plank position again. Nice and easy. Okay, we're working side to side. Keeping that core contracted. And we're breathing now, people. Okay. Here we go. Keep that back flat. Okay. We've made it to our second rest period. Okay. That's 4 exercises down. Just 2 to go for our first interval. Okay, so again, we're just going to catch our breath in this 20 seconds. Couple of deep breaths. Contract your core. And we're back into mountain climber. Keep that butt down. And really pump those legs. Again, neck in neutral spine. Don't be arching around.
Keep everything nice and still. Keep that core contracted. And here we go. We're going to go low plank, high plank. Okay, here we go. Last exercise. Keep that core contracted. Low plank, high plank. 2 movements. Down and up. Breathe. And there we go. And that's our first interval. So that's about 4 minutes, including the rest periods, 6 exercises, 30 seconds per exercise, 20 seconds rest in between, and there you go. You're already working a sweat, you're already increasing your heart rate, and your body is really starting to move, okay? Okay guys, so we got through our first abs workout. I hope you're feeling it now. I've just shown you one circuit there, basically, of the 6 different exercises. The idea is that as you build that up, get some more confidence, get some more fitness. You want to repeat that exercise, so you want to keep going through that. As many times as you can do it. Remember to catch your breath between each interval though. It's very important to keep form all the time. You've got to keep your core strong, keep your body, don't let your hips get all loose and your back start arching. You don't want to do that. Okay, so I hope that's been useful for you. Our next video we're going to look more into other high intensity intervals, which is going to be more static training again, but you can see we're doing it in a very confined space. We're just using our bodies, we're all under gravity, there's no gyms, there's no equipment, there's nothing here, it's just yourself and your yoga mat. So I hope this is really inspirational for people and useful to see what can actually be done in your own home. So please tune into the next video, and if you like this, please press those voting buttons and also subscribe if you'd like to. Thanks guys.